We're on to problem number 7. We've got a retired woman who has $120,000 to invest. She has chosen one relatively safe investment that has an annual yield of 9% and another riskier fund that has a 13% annual yield. How much should she invest in each fund if she would like to earn $12,000 per year from her investments? And so I hope you watched the example problem that was like this. If you did, you would see that this little template I have set up here is something that we've discussed before. And so for problems like this, where it's an investment mixture, my approach is to say sum of the money plus sum of the money equals all the money. We don't know how much money she should be putting into each investment. So she is going to invest some in the X fund and some in the Y fund. The total amount that she is investing is $120,000. So that's pretty easy to set up. Again, some of the money, which is X, and some of the money, which is Y, will be the total amount of money put together that she invests, which is $120,000. Now she's going to get a 9% return on one of the investments, so 0.9x. She'll make 9% on the X fund. And she's going to make 13% on the other one, so 0.13y on the other one. The amount of money that is going to be returned to her, hopefully, is $12,000. So using this template that I have set up, folks, I hope that this is pretty easy to set these problems up and get them ready to go. And again, our pal Wolfram comes in super helpful here to be able to do some of this math for us instead of us having to do it by ourselves. And what we need to do is do this deal of x plus y is equal to 120,000. And so the word and goes between these two equations. 0.09x plus 0.13y is equal to 12,000. And if it helps you to put commas on here to make sure you have the right number of zeros, sometimes I make a mistype. Sometimes commas will help you make sure your numbers are correct. Let's hit it and see what Wolfram says for us. Wolfram says that it's going to be x is 90,000 and y is 30,000. Now you'll notice hopefully that 90,000 and 30,000 together make 120,000, which is how much she is investing. X is the 9% fund. Y is the 13% fund. So we can say that she should invest 90,000 in the X fund, which is the 9% fund. And 30,000 in the Y fund, which is the 13% fund. And so making the investment split up this way should produce $12,000 for her. And what would be a very complicated problem if done differently ends up being pretty simple, I hope.